Hey YouTube, it's Adam from I'm a Music Mogul. Today's video, we're going to be remaking Kendrick Lamar's track Humble, so let's get straight to it. For this video, we're going to use nothing but Logic stock sounds and plugins, and that includes the drums as well. So let's go ahead and set our tempo to 150 beats per minute. And bring in our first instrument, which will be that piano. Let's find here, piano, Steinway grand piano. We're going to draw in a MIDI region and get to drawing in that pattern. That's pretty much the pattern right there, and it repeats itself for pretty much the whole track. Alright, so let's go ahead and just tune this sound a little bit. Let's go ahead and add in a distortion unit just to kind of bring out sort of the mid-tones to this piano. Alright, next thing that we're going to do, we're going to duplicate this piano track, and we're going to bring in another piano just to kind of layer this one, just to kind of sounding like the one in the track. Now the one in the original Humble track, I'm pretty sure they used a real piano, so this is not going to sound as good as a real piano, but let's get a darker sounding piano here. So next thing that we're going to do is create another software instrument track, and we're going to bring in that airy synth that we hear at different parts in the track. I'm going to create a region here, and let's bring in Logic's ES2 synthesizer. And we're going to bring in a preset here, and that preset can be found under synth leads. Now this is off my screen, and then we come up to Euro Trance lead. Alright, so we'll edit the sound in a moment. Let's go ahead and just draw in our pattern. Let's lower the volume here. And that's pretty much the pattern for that. Let's open up ES2 and just adjust this sound to make it sound like the one in the track. I'm going to pull up the analog knob right here. We're going to pull up the attack to give it a softer initial hit. We're going to pull up the release a little bit. Next we're going to do is pull up an EQ. We're going to cut out a little bit of the highs. Next, let's just go ahead and make this sound a little bit wider. So we're going to go ahead and go to delay and open up a sample delay plugin, create a little Haas effect to spread this sound out. Let's go ahead and bring in a delay plugin just to delay this sound a little bit. Delay, tape delay. And we're going to use a preset that I like to use. It's my EDM delay preset, just a 1/8 note delay here. Next, let's go ahead and open up a reverb unit. And we're going to use Space Designer. And we're going to use another preset that I like to use a lot. It's under large space, plate reverbs, and the big plate preset. Alright, so that sounds good like that. Now let's just drop this down in the mix because it doesn't need to be so loud. Alright, next let's go ahead and create a new software instrument track. And we're going to bring in an 808 kit here. Electronic drum kit. Let's go drum machine and bring in Boutique 808. And we're going to draw in our clap. Let's just find our clap. Alright, there it is right there. Now for this clap, I'm just going to go ahead and pitch it down a little bit, sounding a little bit darker. Let's go to pitch shifter. We're going to change the timing to drums, put the mix up to 100%. Let's just pitch it down a little bit here. Next, let's go ahead and bring in that open hat. So I'm going to duplicate this Boutique 808 kit. I'm going to draw in another pattern. And let's go ahead and draw in that open hat. So I'm going to drop that down in the mix. Doesn't need to be so loud. All right, next let's go ahead and duplicate this track once again. And we're going to draw in our hi-hats. There's our hi-hats right there. Let's bring that up in volume. And that's pretty much the pattern. We're just going to repeat it here as well. Alright, what I'm going to do here is also put in the Haas effect to get our hi-hats to sound a little bit wider than they actually are. So I'm going to go delay. We're going to use a sample delay. And we're going to delay just one channel. Alright, that looks good right there. Next, let's go ahead and create a new software instrument track. And we're going to create a kick. So for this one, we're going to use, let's go electronic drum kit. Let's use drum machine. And maybe we'll go with, let's go electro bump. We'll see what happens there. We'll go ahead and draw on our kick here. Alright, so that's pretty much the kick right there. Let's go ahead and duplicate that. Alright, so let's go ahead and change up that sound here. I'm going to go ahead to kit pieces, kicks, and I'm going to choose, let's see here. So let's go ahead and use that kick right there. It's sort of a higher sounding kick, but now we're going to go ahead and create our 808s to create that low end to our kick. All right, so let's create a new software instrument track. We're going to bring in Logic's ES2 synthesizer. And we're going to use that 808 preset that we use in a lot of remakes. And we're going to draw in that pattern here. And let's get to it. I'm going to go to a nice low octave. So that's pretty much just following the same pattern as our kick, but just in the 808 tune fashion. Let's go ahead and open up our ES2 and just get it sounding more like the one in the track itself. Grant a little bit of distortion. Just turning down the tone to make it a little darker sounding. We're going to pull up this FM knob a little bit to get it sounding kind of gritty. We're going to pull up the drive. And we're going to soften up the attack. Just going to pull down the release as well to kind of not get it to ring out so long. Next what I'm going to do here to the piano is just, I'm going to duplicate one of the pianos here. And I'm just going to bring a top end to it. Let's take the top note here. Whoa. Take the top note here. I'm going to pitch this up one octave. I'm just going to pan our low ones a little bit more to the left, just to kind of get a wider sounding piano. And our right side, or our high part of the piano, more to the right. So that's pretty much the track right there. I'm going to go ahead and arrange this, and then we're going to take a listen to what we made. Here's a quick arrangement of the track. Now it's nothing like the original one, just wanted to put something together so we hear what we just created. Before I hit play, just wanted to point out that this lead sound right here, I noticed that we didn't play it at a high enough octave when I recorded in the notes. So what I did here was just pitch it up one octave, and we got it sounding a lot better. So let's go ahead, sit back, relax, and enjoy and listen to what we've just created. So that's how you remake Humble by Kendrick Lamar. For your Logic users out there, I'm going to go ahead and save this entire session for you guys and place that as a downloadable link in the description box below. For your non-Logic users out there, I am going to go ahead and export all of these MIDI stems here. And all you have to do is import those MIDIs into your own DAW of choice, and you got yourself your own remake of Kendrick Lamar's Humble in the DAW of your choice or what you use. If you do have a question on this, you can ask me in the comment section below. If you did like this video, I'd appreciate it if you guys thumbs up, and of course hit that subscribe button for more good videos like this one, and I'll talk to you all later. Talk to you all soon. Later. Peace.